Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Tesla summer update. I'm going to be going over technical analysis as well as Tesla astrology. I'm the only one maybe on the planet who looks at the Tesla astrology. Good morning, good evening, depending on where you're tuning in from, and welcome back to the Tesla chart paradise here. If you're new here, I do technical analysis and run an astrology birth chart for Tesla and see if the astrology patterns correlate with the TA. All right, I'll share the Tesla astrology towards the end of the video, but none of this content is financial or investment advice. This content is intended for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right, let's look at the chart here. We have the Tesla chart. Let's move this down. Okay, so as you can see, we still have this, wedge formation, these two trend lines. And Tesla is actually below the macro 50% level from the top to the bottom here. Let's take a look. Let's run another 50% line from the top to this bottom, which is around that same level. If we take it to the bottom from back in April, goes to about there. So there's a lot of potential resistance around 200 and again at 207 and at 218. And to be in a much more bullish, to have a much more stronger bullish momentum to go upwards to potentially create a new all-time high, we're going to need to get above those levels. So if we're looking for a new all-time high, we need to get above 200, then we need to get above 207, and there might be a lot of volatility in these areas, and then we need to get above, 217, and after that we could go off till the races again, but it might take quite a bit of time to do so, particularly since we already got rejected at 300 back in July of last year. So we got a lot more work to do on this Tesla chart in order to get much more bullish momentum. Interesting that the RSI is also down towards the bottom. I don't have much to say about that. But the last time we got a wedge formation such as this, which is pretty similar, was back here in 2013 to 2017, so it took about 4 years to get out of it. Wow, that's a long time. But as you can see, there's a lot of up and down price action. It broke through there, but it rebounded. Within a month, it rebounded there. But then there was a time where it spent a decent amount of time, under... just a little bit under this wedge formation before it started heading back up there. So we could see something like that again. But yeah, so it kind of fell off towards the end of the wedge and then it bounced from there. So could we be seeing something kind of similar like that? We did fall off. We broke through the wedge a little bit there and again here, but it quickly rebounded. That could happen again. So we'll see what happens. Let's even zoom in. So this is a closer look. So we could see something along the lines of that in the future months here, where, maybe we'll hang out in here. Maybe, maybe it'll break through again like that. And if it does anything like it did in about 2017, it kind of fell through here for a bit before it broke through like that. Could potentially see something like that, or we just bounce around in here, maybe go through a little bit before we break through. So should be very interesting, should keep us on our toes. Let's look at, so just a lot of sideways price action, nothing too exciting. All right, what do you guys think in the comments below? Are you super bullish on Tesla? Or you think we're going down? One interesting thing is if we look at the DXY, the dollar index, how strong the dollar is compared to other currencies, US dollar is kind of breaking out right now a little bit. You know, it saw some resistance around 104. It bounced off of that. But it's, you know, we had this downtrend line, but it's broken through that. And it's gotten above this 50% level from the peak to the bottom here. So that's not going to bode too well for technology stocks if it continues up. But if we head back down and we start breaking through, we start going below, especially below 105, then that'll be good for Tesla as well as crypto. I talk a lot about crypto on this channel as well. But as long as the dollar stays strong, Tesla is probably going to remain fairly weak here. All right, just a quick reminder to, if you're new here, definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I have some very kind things people are saying in the comments, such as really valuable bro, thanks. Hi, thank you for creating such valuable videos on YouTube. I've been watching your channel for some time, and most of what you say checks out. Thank you, Tom. And then, bro, your videos are really valuable. May God bless you with good growth. And what do you think about, and he has a question there. Thank you, Jack. Your analysis and predictions are very accurate indeed. I really appreciate the content. All right, so thank you for the kind words in the YouTube comments. So definitely subscribe if you would also like to get more valuable content from this channel. So that will really help out the channel here. Now let's look at the Tesla Astrology, the main event of the day or evening, wherever you're tuning in from. You know, we are getting some sideways price action in June here. However, this is really interesting. We get a very bullish transit that starts around now, June 21st. It starts today, and it gets a direct hit in August, on August 4th. So this could potentially be a bullish transit leading into August and beyond. It goes all the way past November, it looks like. So that is really bullish for Tesla. And that is the main thing that I'm seeing here. We get a little bit of volatility in July. We get this bearish transit. We could see a dump in September around the eclipse. We're seeing a positive Jupiter sextile Venus on August 20th. That's very positive. August is looking very bullish for Tesla, so that's very good news. And more volatility potentially in November. But that's about it with the astrology, keeping it simple. The main thing is this one right here. And that actually goes out for a while. And we get a direct hit August 4th and another direct hit December 14th. Wow. Okay. Looking very bullish for Tesla to the second half of this year. Can't say that for everything. But actually, crypto is looking pretty bullish towards the end of the year as well. Just a little hint. All right. If you are interested in getting more guidance from me in a supportive group environment, you can join the Crypto Astro Mastermind, where you'll actually get instant access to a Bitcoin astrology critical update for this summer that I already shot, and you will get instant access to that 1-hour video recording where I go over the Bitcoin astrology for this summer. Super valuable. And then number 2, you get a 90-minute call about altcoins, and I'm identifying altcoins with 10x to 20x potential. So if you are not just a Tesla investor, but you want to get into crypto, definitely check out my Crypto Astro Mastermind. In the description box below, click the link. It's only one payment and you get lifetime access. That means you get monthly group calls with me. You can ask me all your questions for the entirety of this bull run and beyond. So super high value there. All right, looking forward to seeing you there. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. You know, Tesla's hanging out here. Could we see with this bullish astrology? I mean, we might be going sideways for a little bit here, but as we get into August, are we going to break through this? Or are we going to come back in? I don't know. Maybe something like that. Could we break through earlier than expected? That will be very interesting because August comes before the end of this wedge here. Could we also bounce off of it? Could we hang out towards the higher part of this wedge before we bounce out like that? Will be very interesting, but astrology is looking good. So I will keep you guys updated. We'll be coming out with more videos on Tesla in the future. So definitely subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.